All right, that shit saved. Let's see what this is all about.
Explained.
Seven levels of K-pop. Oh damn! No, this finna be crazy because this is like a lot of opinion. This is gonna be a crazy opinion based video, and I already know how many views did this shit get. 217K. Ooh, I don't know if the likes and views not matching up too much. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. He probably didn't glaze someone enough, or he put someone in a tier that people did not agree with.
Every level of K-pop. Explained.
Level 1 trash.
These are groups that have been created just for the shock factor alone, just to get people talking, trying to profit off of K-pop becoming.
What the fuck is Nayeon doing to you?
Just to get people.
Mo hasn't moved an inch, and she's moved every inch.
Talking, trying to profit off of K-pop becoming mainstream. From a college project like EXP Edition,
a Korean woman who wanted to study what makes K-pop K-pop as a part of an art project at Columbia University. She called the group EXP Edition, EXP being for experiment, filled it with non-Koreans, and raised $30,000 on Kickstarter.
Why would you use non-Koreans for this? Why would you make non-Koreans? That's like a pop group that's promoting in Korea then. Why would you make it with non-Koreans?
Experiment, filled it with non-Koreans,
I mean, I guess it's an experiment, right?
$30,000 on Kickstarter.
Obviously,
30K?
I had no experience in running an entertainment company.
Wait a minute. You got 30K, you just burned it. You already didn't have experience in the industry to begin with. Why do you think that you could just bring random men from not Korea and do it here and think you can make what? Like I could what? That doesn't even make sense. Like the more I'm thinking about it, the more it just baffles me. You already working at a disadvantage with not even knowing how the industry worked that you said. So you don't even oh yeah, this gonna be I mean they are level 1 trash, so oh my god. I can tell you this ain't doing it. This one ain't. Why wouldn't you do this? I don't know, bro. At least use Korean people at the very least. Oh my god.
Dream of being an idol. And
okay, that just seemed like a passion project. That just seemed like some fun shit that they just wanted to do. Like how them K-pop and cover groups be doing shit. I feel like this is something like that, but they just put it online and they just did their own music instead of other artists' dances. Maybe it's like a school project.
In the darkest depths of this dumpster, we find this plague to humankind.
The heart of Korea.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, level 1 was it. Level 1 is it. I don't think the girls before this, cause I don't even want to say this is even like a real Korean thing. This feels like just like some Lil B shit. Like they just had a mic and they just started recording the song. They don't even look Korean. So it's like how is this K-pop?
To a Korea boo's dream of being an idol.
Like what makes this K-pop instead of just regular pop? Cause he said Korea boo. I don't know if anyone here is, and maybe the girl on the far right is Korean, but the rest of them don't seem like they're Korean. So why is this? Is this even in Korea? I don't even know.
And under all of that, in the darkest depths of this dumpster, we find this plague to humankind.
What the fuck is this?
Of Korea.
You can't tell me this is not a fucking
honestly,
YouTube
I don't think
skit. You
anyone
couldn't
has put
tell
on
me.
their music on purpose before. Okay, let's get out of here before we catch something.
How far down the line are you being able to speak Korean?
You know, I've been learning quite a lot. Like, let me introduce myself to you, Phil. 안녕하세요, 올림입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. 사랑해요. So that is hi.
Just spamming buzzword. That's like me going around saying Sugoi everywhere. Like, oh my god. Oh yeah, level 1 was it. Level 1 is it.
That is hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I love you.
Level 2, kind of K-pop.
This is where you find your global groups. They typically have a mix of group members from different nationalities other than Korean, which makes them a hit or miss when it comes to their popularity in Korea. But outside of Korea, people show them all kinds of love.
Wait, so is this Is this based on how Korean you are, or is this based on like popularity or talent? Like how is this scaled actually? 79.
Formed to target other music markets like Japan, China, the US, and well, the whole world. So yeah, these groups aren't K-pop by definition, but K-pop fans still know who they are. Because these groups have either been made by well-known Korean K-pop companies, or they were formed, trained, and promoted in a similar way real K-pop groups are formed, trained, and promoted. Consider them more like your distant cousin.
I mean, if that's the case, then why wouldn't they go to level 1 then? Because at least it seemed like that one group with the girl that said she didn't have any experience in the industry. At least it seemed like she had them on a K-pop stage. So I'm assuming like she kind of went through the proper channels. Well, proper. She did the same process. Like she vetted them, had them audition, train. I'm assuming she had 30,000. She couldn't have done all that, but it seemed like she at least did the K-pop method way. So why doesn't that qualify as being level 2 then? If level 1 is like no K-pop genes in it at all, if that's the case. And they had a 79 overall.
Real K-pop groups are formed, trained, and promoted. Consider them more like your distant cousin from another country. Like you guys share the same DNA, but they're not really like you at all. But sometimes these global groups even put K-pop groups to shame with the effort in their performances, music videos, and the music.
Wait, so is this a tier list on how K-pop you are, or like how Korean you are, or what? Because it's like, because I see N-Team on here, and N-Team shouldn't be in level 1. There's plenty of other groups I could think of that I don't know the name of that are like new groups that should be like, I don't even understand how this is being, like I said, this is based on how Korean you are, popularity. It couldn't be popularity because Cat's-Eye wouldn't be in fucking one of its popularity. Because there's 7 tiers. There's 7 tiers. So Cat's-Eye, if it's based on popularity, I would say they has to be at least as a right now, maybe 5. XG. Oh, see, I got to see how this rest of this goes because
they're not really like you at all.
I'm not really.
Sometimes these global groups even put K-pop groups to
let
shame.
me start from because I feel like he gave a good definition, but it's not adding up to me at this point. Because in this case, then these level 1 people shouldn't even be on the list at all.
So that is, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I love you.
Because they both would be
Level
not
2,
Korean or K-pop in general at
This is
that
where
point.
you find your global groups. They typically have a mix of group members from different nationalities other than Korean, which makes them a hit or miss when it comes to their popularity in Korea. But outside of Korea, people show them all kinds of love.
No, not with the vocals here, not with the dance here. This should not be 79, so it can't be on skill. This is not 79. This is not, I'm just getting out of my brown shirt and I got a good amount of VC. This is not that. It can't be popularity either, because I'm pretty sure, like, now this probably is after Internet Girl. Oh, no. When this come out? 4 months ago. I don't know when Internet Girl dropped. Wait, let me see something real quick. Yeah, like, no. This can't be on popularity. It can't be. On a performance video, 200 mil. Music video, 150. 230. Like, no, this can't be. No. Game Boy 102. This can't be off popularity. So Internet Girl came out 1 month ago. So this is the video came out before that came out. Yeah, like, no. There's no way this could be based on popularity. It can't be. So, but it can't be on skill either, because XG itself wouldn't be in level fucking 1 or 2. I'm like, hey, call it what you want, but I might be biased like a motherfucker. But you see them motherfuckers dance and sing on stage, rap on stage, and being stable. There's no way that's no. XG is at least level 5, at least level 5 or level 6, at least. So it can't be on skill either. So it has to be on how Korean you are, I guess, at this point. But then, like, that goes back to saying, why would? Okay, I don't get it. I gotta remember too. This is just an opinion video, so it's not like this is based on like hard facts. But it don't feel that consistent, because he did say something about it being not all Korean people. But the thing is, XG isn't even Korean at all, but they're here. And the other people that we saw at the beginning, they weren't Korean at all. So if anything, they should not be on the list at all, or they should just be level 1 altogether. But he did say it going based on you having like little hints of K-pop in your DNA or like the way that you do things. But then the overall itself doesn't make sense then, because like the overall I'm thinking it's based on performance. Now I'm looking at all this from like a 2K perspective, and like you get your overall based on your shooting, your driving, your defense, all of these things. And if we going based on things like popularity, talent, and like it just doesn't make sense to why Cats Out have a 79.
To target other music markets like Japan, China, the US, and well, the whole world. So yeah, these groups aren't K-pop by definition, but K-pop fans still know who they are, because these groups have either been made by well-known Korean K-pop companies, or they were formed, trained, and promoted in a similar way real K-pop groups are formed, trained, and promoted. Consider them more like your distant cousin from another country. Like, you guys share the same DNA, but they're not really like you at all. But sometimes, these global groups even put K-pop groups to shame with the effort in their performances, music videos, and the music. They will catch you off guard.
어머 머리 밀어. 어머 진짜 밀었다? 진짜 완전 밀었어. 존경스럽다.
The skill is there with hype choreography.
She gave him a 79, so I'm
A crazy bar.
Hey, catch my drift though. 83, no, fuck no. Well, opinion. I gotta keep remembering, but it's like it's not lining up to me right now. I'm a little confused about it. So level 1 is not K-pop at all. Level 2 is kind of K-pop. And then what's 3, 4, 5, and 6? It's like, how do you keep, like, what's the basis on that point then?
It can and will just do it better than the real K-pop groups out there. Yeah, I said it. This is probably the most unique and diverse level in this whole thing. And that may be because that is what—
Wait.
Unique and diverse level.
So, wait. Okay then. So now this brings up another question. Wave V is a part of NCT. So is EXO going to be on here at all then? Because I know EXO has EXO-K and EXO-M. But EXO-M, is it technically under... See, I don't even understand how EXO thing is working, because I'm pretty sure Wave V is a part of NCT, but it's just the Japanese or international subunit or Chinese subunit. But EXO-M is also EXO's version of... It's like a Mandarin subunit, just like Wave V is in a way, right? So why isn't EXO up here then? I feel like EXO should be up here for sure. Okay, so if that's the case, the NCT, but Wave V is a part of it. Okay, I don't understand how this shit is working actually.
K-pop groups out there. Yeah, I said it. This is probably the most unique and diverse level in this.
Okay, so level 1, not Korean at all. Level 2 is kind of Korean, but I mean promote in Korean way, but not a K-pop group. So okay.
And that may be because that is what the future of K-pop is gonna be like.
Level 3, one-hit wonders.
That
These
Nancy
groups are exactly
from
that,
Momoland?
one-hit wonders. Had one mega smash hit song that took over that year it was released, and quickly as soon as they saw the spotlight, they fell off. K-pop groups like these made something out of nothing. They had $5 in a dream. Sure, they released some music after their big hit, but they never reached that peak that they experienced before. The thing is,
50/50 is the only... Now, I'm not saying like 50/50 is ass or anything like that, but the only song I've heard from 50/50 is the Cupid song, and that shit was literally everywhere. So I would say, but they also were going through a legal thing at the time. Or there's something, they had like a legal thing that came up a little after that, or around that time, I should say. But I don't know if I would consider them a one-hit wonder, just because that legal stuff probably had an effect on what they could do. Obviously, because I think a couple of members left and they restarted with 50/50 2.0. Maybe that's not what it's actually called. Maybe that's what the fans called, and I just seen it and I thought that's what it was. But as of right now, 50/50 is the only group I could think of that's a one-hit wonder. And I don't even want to say it like that, because that kind of infers like they still dropping music consistently. but that was the only one that really blew up. But knowing that there's extra things that went into it, I can't really say that for sure. But I guess for the sake of the argument right now, 50/50 is the only one I could think of with Cupid. I don't think I've heard anyone go crazy over another song that they dropped. New Jeans, no, they literally everything New Jeans dropped is banging out. Maybe like one song, that was kind of a miss, but what probably wasn't a miss, but probably wasn't as big. But everything else they dropped is crazy. ITZY, no. I'm just thinking now, but I can't think of any one-hit wonders besides that one group.
Hit, but they never reached that peak that they experienced before. The thing is, a lot of these groups that are one-hit wonders, I was rooting for them to continue on, to continue to release the music that got them popular in the first place, for them to have a long career. Some of you may consider Psy as a one-hit wonder, but his song Gangnam Style went so astronomically viral, I don't think he even thought he could hit that.
Whoa, wait, is he saying Psy is a one-hit wonder? Oh no, I think he said people would say it. No, because Psy got a couple, so he got the Gangnam Style, he got the motherfucking Gentleman, he got that shit. He got a song with Sugar, I haven't heard it, but I know he got a song with Sugar that when they was dressed up like cowboys or whatever. He got a song with Snoop Dogg. He got that one song with the girl from CL. He said, "Where you get that body from? I got it from my daddy," or something like that. He got that song. He got, and I think those are all pretty high in the views. Like, let me see. Psy is definitely not a one-hit wonder. Like Gangnam Style is. I did not know Gentleman hit 1.7 bill. I didn't know Gangnam Style was like a crazy big song, and this was technically my first K-pop song I ever fucking heard in my life. But yeah, he had Gangnam Style, or Gangnam Style. He got Gentleman, the song with Sugar right here. This song with the girl from CL. 21 from CL. Oh, CL of 21. My fault. I love it. I don't think I heard that song. New Phase. Is this when he was when he was doing them dances as a fucking baby? Okay, whatever. He, like 300. Okay, not a one-hit wonder. He did the one with Snoop Dogg. This song with Hyuna. Like, nah. This is definitely not a one-hit wonder. This is not a one-hit wonder for sure. For sure not.
Long career. Some of you may consider Psy as a one-hit wonder, but his song Gangnam Style went so astronomically viral, I don't think he even thought he could hit that altitude again, even if he tried. So when I say one-hit wonder, I mean groups like Brave Girls, Crayon Pop, Momoland, Pentagon, Next One, and Weekly. Almost all
Pentagon
of these groups
is a one-hit
had
wonder?
a chance to put their names in K-pop history.
I didn't get a chance to upload it, but Pentagon has some songs actually. Like, now it's not like a group that I would listen to consecutively. Like, I wouldn't put them in rotation, but the songs I heard from them, but they were pretty solid. They weren't, like I said, they weren't crazy, but they were solid songs. I guess that's what a one-hit wonder is. Like, no, a one-hit wonder doesn't mean every song you drop has to be fucking platinum. No, it doesn't. I don't think that's what that means. It just means if you can consistently release good music, is how I'm looking at it.
I mean groups like Brave Girls, Crayon Pop, Momoland, Pentagon, Next One, and Weekly. Almost all of these groups had a chance to put their names in K-pop history, but just couldn't follow up for whatever reason. And most of the time, that reason was their own company. Crayon Pop had $300 in their pockets, bought scooter helmets, and went to the nearest amusement park, jumped around, and made magic.
Made it work. See, look, them being a 65 and then Kazai being at a 79, that's too close. That's too close. I'm sorry. We got the fucking Fanta girls up here. No disrespect, but it's like there's no way you could compare the two.
I remember Momoland and
That's like a
Pentagon
fun video,
released
though.
Song of the Year songs in the same year.
This is like a like.
And sadly, all of the groups that find themselves in this level never got.
I actually want to check out Momoland. I only know this was Nancy because I seen a clip before and I recognize her face. I looked at Pentagon, and the rest of these I don't think I've heard any of these other ones.
Need to reach the next level.
I'm gonna see a
Level
Moment Land
4,
really.
just popular.
Now we arrived at a place
this famous?
where I think I will get some hate. So please send your hate to my socials. And remember,
No, that's supposed to be why you only
these
got
groups,
11K likes.
They are simply just popular. Some would even call this the mid tier, which listen is not a good thing and it's not a bad thing. These groups, you'd actually see them
The Seraphim mid.
headlining a music festival or they announce their world tour, and you'll probably say to yourself, I'll pay to go see them.
Handshake. Type shit.
These groups have quite a few music show wins under their belts, and they consistently stay up on the music charts when they come back. Walking down the streets in Korea, you would hear their music blasting 24/7. You might put a few of their songs on your playlist and probably won't skip it if it comes on shuffle. But the thing is, they never really get to take home Song of the Year, Album of the Year, or Artist of the Year awards.
Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. We know half these fucking awards that people be getting is we know that motherfucker gotta drop a pretty dime for certain groups to get these awards. Let's not act oblivious. Like come on now. There's as much crazy shit that's happening in the world that's coming to light recently. You don't think that motherfuckers would be pulling the strings behind? You don't think people would be pulling the strings and like shelling out money to make sure their group wins things? Come on now. Like as much shit as I'm not even that deep into K-pop, but like the little like number manipulating the things I've seen people like show me like with proof and evidence and all that, there's no way that y'all don't think that half these things are rigged in a way. There's no way. You have the opportunity. Y'all are in just look at it like this. Y'all are in a competition with the other. I'm not even gonna say the other 4 companies because at this point it's like anyone could blow up at this point. But just to say the big 4, for example, you're in competition with the other groups around you. I mean, other companies around you. If you have enough money and your fan base is big enough to where you can pay for an award or give money to it, and this is not a Shut All Day project at all. I'm not saying it because I know I did that one All Day project video a while ago, and I had said something about paying for an award or whatever, and people was in my DMs going crazy. This is not a shot at them. This is just speaking in fucking general. But you mean to tell me that you're in competition with other companies around you, and you have the money to pay for an award, you're not gonna try and do it? Like, especially if your group is like, mind you, these are big groups. These are big groups like Stray Kids, aespa, New Jeans. These are big groups like that. So where if they did win an award, it wouldn't be suspicious. It wouldn't be as suspicious if a no-name group came out of nowhere and won Song of the Year. That would be like, I never even heard of this shit. Why the fuck did that win? That's one of those things. But if you're a big enough group and you used to pay for it, yeah, you're going to have people side-eyeing it like they do with anything. People going to side-eye everything that you do. No matter if it was legitimate or not, they always going to look at it like, payola. They always going to do that. But if you have like a big group under your name, like if BTS was to win, like sweep an entire category for the whole night, no one would think twice because it's BTS. They're that big. So, and that's not even me trying to say like BTS has done that, but it's just like saying that you're so big that it wouldn't raise any eyebrows that they might have won everything. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, and you have other people, other companies around you that's probably thinking the same thing. So it's like if you can shell out money to do certain things, to buy, like I look. I mean, I guess it's one of those things if you actually believe that the numbers is getting manipulated or not. But I believe like a lot of times that numbers and votes and awards that people be getting is fucking fraudulent at times. Especially when it comes to the awards that fans can't vote for, like the Grammys, for example, where it's like it's a secret group of people behind the scenes voting, and it's not really based on like even that itself, you can rig votes in that. Cause it's not like the public is voting for it, it's people that they can't pick and they go into and vote for. Just like with the Oscars. Like when every award show that's big like that, it's never really, from what I've seen, out to the public that can vote for it. It's usually like an inside group of people that's doing it. And these inside group of people are, hey, I'm just saying, like, we just gotta like think about it for a second. Like, you don't think there's ulterior motives when certain things come to light and when things happen when it comes to votes. Like everything has politics to it. Everything has like a different, and it's like, this is gonna be a long video if I start diving more into it. But
put a few of their songs on your playlist and probably won't.
Like every industry has like its own things that they had to do and the things that they pull behind the strings to make sure they stay on top. That's all I wanted to say. I can go more into it, but it's like,
the thing is, they never really get
man, we're gonna be here all day.
Song of the Year, Album of the Year, or Artist of the Year awards. They always
and I'm not saying like the groups that win those things don't deserve them, but it's like at times I'm looking at it like Now this could be biased because I might like a song more than another song that won, but it's like no, there's no way that song should have beat that one. I never heard that shit play as much as this one. Why didn't this? But it could just be me being biased too. But at times I be seeing shit that be winning. I be like, I've never heard this fucking song before, or like it didn't seem as big as it was. But
Song of
like I
the
said,
Year,
that's an opinion
Album of the
thing.
Year, Artist of the Year awards. They always seem to get overshadowed by bigger K-pop acts. Sometimes they may show flashes that they can be something bigger, but only in their rookie years when the hype of a new girl group is the most high, like what happened to Kepler.
72.
Or we really thought they were the next big thing. Everyone probably would have agreed. They had all the makings to do it, but somehow they just kept slipping down a few levels after time passed.
Itzy only being 1 point or 2 points higher than Cat's Eye is crazy. No. And I'm not even saying that to say Cat's Eye is trash. I'm not saying that to be like Cat's Eye is trash. I think both of them should be up more. But them being right at no, hell no.
Levels
80?
after time passed.
Mid? No. There's nowhere, no.
Some lack that talent to be considered one of the greats. Sure, they make perfect idols, but that doesn't mean they have the talent to make great artists.
Itzy don't got talent. JYP is known for dancing. They have Chaeyoung, Ryujin, and Yujin. They don't have the talent. What? Let's Hear From literally has the idol of idols in Chaewon. How? Mid. Like, at this case, then I know Blackpink finna be at fucking tier 7. I know, and I don't even. Oh yeah, Blackpink must gonna be at tier 7 then. 78 under Cat's Eye? The lyrics and vocals of Yujin. 78. 70 fucking 8. Man, I can't believe it. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. An opinion video. I gotta remember that. Opinion video.
Others kind of shot their own career in the foot.
Okay. Cat's Eye, they did what Cat's Eye. Oh my God, that shit threw me. Kiss Life did what they did rightfully, and they deserve whatever they're getting out of it. We gotta be honest though. There's no way Kiss the Life should be 75. Cause before Kiss Life did what the fuck they did, they were on a crazy trajectory. With Midas Touch, from the whole bad news thing that they did, releasing all of that, Sticky, they were on a trajectory up. Everyone was doing the fucking Igloo challenge. No way. No. If we're gonna, I know it's gonna be kind of hard, but if we can ignore the bullshit that they did on that live, Kiss of Life should be at least like 85. Because they were the only ones really doing that sound, I would say. That's doing it well. No. I don't know if he deducted points because of the live that they did, because they want to be hip-hop for a day. But there's no way Kiss of Life should be a 75 with the shit that they released. Even, I say the only song that they really released recently that was kind of shit was Lucky. The 224 thing that they dropped was all right. It was all right. It was a cool album. The Lips Hips Kiss, like that was a solid album, or comeback, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But there's no way that this should be. No, it's biased, but it's like it's biased. Is it biased on? I don't know, cause like is it skill, popularity, or what at this point? Cause Itzy should not be mid. The Surfing should not be mid. They should not. No, they shouldn't. And it's really going to scare me because I really know that Blackpink is going to be level 7 then. And Blackpink makes shit music. They do. Like the girls themselves, when they go off and do their solo shit, perfect. I like their solo shit. But when it comes like their actual releases, when they come together as a group with the basic boring ass fucking beat and like nonsense fucking lyrics, that shit would be a fucking 70. But when they go off and do their own thing and they actually show their own talent, that's when you can get them to the 90s. But as a group, they suck. The music is ass, but they probably get a fucking 7 level because of how big they are. I don't get it. I don't get this. This list is just so crazy to me. An opinion-based video, but it's like, where's the bases at? That's what I'm trying to. Where are the bases?
They can't take it to the next level. Some of these are still new enough that they have enough time to prove everyone wrong, including me. Sure, they might have a long career and stay around for a while, but
Island in mid? What are we doing right now? Island in the mid? ITZY and Seraphim in mid? When ITZY is literally one of the top 3 groups in JYP? Which Stray Kids and Twice? Wow. Well, at least I would say that they're in the top 3 with JYP groups. Wow, okay. Okay. Island being here is fucking insane to me, though.
Something more than just music.
Level 5. Actually talented. Next big thing.
More than just
That's the girl from Stacey. I fuck with Stacey. Stacey should not be on level 5.
music.
They should not be on the same. That's not even me saying that Stacey is shit, but either NMX needs to be moved up a tier, or I don't know. There's no way.
These groups create art. That, or I can really see them being the next big thing. I decided to combine these two groups into this one level. Now, talent, I feel, is really hard to find.
And
these
I honestly
days,
want to move Baby Monster down one now, because it's like the girls themselves have the talent, just like Blackpink. The girls themselves have talent, but the fucking music themselves that they put out is fucking boring. Like we can go up and all, we can listen. If they dropped acapella versions of their songs, for sure, then put it up there. But as a body of work, the music they drop themselves is fucking shit. It is. But it's like they have the talent there, but it's just like I really think I just hate the YG sound. Honestly, that might be what it is.
These two groups into this one level.
It might just be
now,
I just hate
talent,
YG.
I feel is really
but I like the girls from both
days
groups.
in K-pop, as companies focus more on idols who can get more brand deals and have faces that can be well known by the public. But I found some. I really found actually talented groups like 50/50. Who saw immediate success in their rookie years with one hit song, but soon after had to overcome some difficult times. 50/50 bounced back with new members, and what is most important, even in K-pop, they bounced back.
Wait, how is a Seraphim in mid if they had a whole hate train towards them for their bad vocals and shit like that, and they still come out on top of releasing things and winning awards? Like, I would say if any other group came under that much scrutiny, they would falter. They wouldn't be able to rise back up. So how
50/50 bounced back with new members, and what is most important, even in K-pop, they bounced back with underrated vocals and good music. In Haiki,
and I ain't even heard of this group, and that's not even me trying to be disrespectful, but it's like I just never heard of this group.
Haiki,
I've heard of Seraphim, I heard of ITZY, I heard of Eyelids, but I haven't. He said this is actually talented. So I'm guessing the dancing from. Let me stop.
Focus more on idols who can get more brand deals and have faces that can be well known by the public. But I found some. I really found actually talented groups like 50/50. Who saw immediate success in their rookie years with one hit song, but soon after had to overcome some difficult times. 50/50 bounced back with new members, and what is most important, even in K-pop, they bounced back with underrated vocals and good music. In Haiki, Haiki, I can see capturing the love they got from Korea with their song Rose Blossom again, and become that kind of rogue wild card girl group that has this hardcore fan base in their home country Korea, but not necessarily with international K-pop fans. Artemis is one of a kind.
Who's Icarus?
What makes them stand out from everyone else is they rose back like a phoenix from the ashes, flying on the wings of the spiritual successor of Luna. Production and the effort put into the visual storytelling.
That's
Come on, nobody doesn't like them. Plus, they're my girls. Shout out Artemis. And if you really want to talk next big thing, I think the definition of that is Baby Monster. They have the backing of a major K-pop company, and their biggest strength is their talent. From the best vocals to rap, they have it all covered.
The vocals is nice. I can say the vocals is nice. The raps, I mean, it's good for a K group, for a K-pop group. Now K-rap is, I gotta keep remembering that like there's certain people in some of these groups that are just given the fucking rap role. Cause they can rap, but it's like they don't rap, if that makes sense. But like I said, the vocals with Baby Monster is nice. The rapping isn't. It's okay, but I would say the vocals with Baby Monster is definitely where they shine.
To rap, they have it all covered.
I feel like this falls back into the Blackpink thing. It was like they have the skill, it's just they don't really showcase it all the time. No, they don't showcase it. The fucking music is shit. My fault. Fuck is Rami at?
Even your emotions out on that go is so much space.
Where's Rami?
I've been kidding, second said nothing left out. Jonah look sicker than a strapped out. Spanish don't wanna give me black sauce. They must have forgot about next up. Spirit cribbing and I'm a god. Forget the second for purple money in an ass bro. If what you saying, I'm not the one that you play with. I think they're really mistaken. I was the next though. You thought wrong when it all gone. Let them all monster came to conquer. Baby, holla, what's up? We the best, confess, we bless you, born and back, but shift the bucker.
If they don't have the best vocals and rap of this generation, then they will soon be the best. The question mark is if they can be as popular as the superstars that came before them. And I can't finish this level without talking about NMIX.
Let me show you the
I'm biased. NMIX is 90. I don't care. I'm biased. NMIX is 90. NMIX is 90. Don't want to hear it.
NMIX.
I don't want to hear it.
They are the most well-rounded group in probably K-pop right now. And not just that, their personalities help them stand out and are easily recognizable to the public and just helps them become the face, the epitome of this level. That's what I think about a lot of these groups in this level. I think they can go further and push K-pop as a genre to be respected by talent.
Wait, but okay, some of these don't make sense. I gotta keep remembering this is his opinion, but it's like, I don't know, I don't know. I don't think 50-50, I don't hear anything about 50-50 is the thing. But it's like popularity doesn't always equal your skill, because like there's certain groups that have the talent but don't get as much like attention as they should. But it's like I genuinely don't hear anyone, I don't even hear any like people that's hardcore like fan base wise talking about 50-50. But I don't see it. Like I said, I'm not saying they don't exist, but it's like I don't see it anywhere. And I be in like Reddit, I be in like the comment sections on like when I had Twitter and everything like that. I never really hear people like, I see people like raising the flag for ITZY. I see people raising the flag for Luna. I don't see people raising the flag for like 50-50. Not saying that they don't exist, but it's like I've never hear people talking about 50-50 at all. I hear people talk about Stacey like here and there, but it's like I don't think Stacey is. What tier is this? I don't look. NMIX ATs. I don't think that these other four on the right should be in the same, or five should be in the same tier as them. I'll be honest with you. Either NMIX and ATs need to move up one, or they need to move down the mid. I'm sorry. There's no way that NMIX and ATs is in the same tier as them. No.
Not just popularity.
Level 6, Superstars.
Talent plus popularity. They have almost everything you can wish for in a K-pop group and could go down as icons.
Okay, so he said talent and popularity. and the one before. Wait a minute, Dan. Wait a minute, Dan. Wait a goddamn minute, Dan.
Immediate success in the rookie years with one.
So what was this
public,
tier?
but idols who can
Actually talented, next big thing. Wait, because I wouldn't even put. Okay, let me just keep going. Because there's so many things about questions I have about how he's ranking these, but it's like it's not gonna get answered.
This level. That's what I think about a lot of these groups in this level. I think they can go further and push K-pop as a genre to be respected by talent, not just popularity.
But Baby Monsters is legit from one of the biggest companies that has the biggest girl group as an older group from them, from the company. So JYP is, I mean, MX is also from a big group. Probably not as big as YG is, but it's like
genre to be respected by talent, not just popularity.
Level 6 Superstars.
Do y'all think Baby Monster would be as big as it was if it debuted under a smaller company? Be honest. Because I know there's people out here that's just strictly YG fans and they suck off anything that YG, the company itself, puts out. But be honest, do you think if YG didn't debut Baby Monster and they went to a different group, would you think they would be as big as they are now? Now I'm saying the girls themselves are talented, but it's like the music just doesn't fully showcase it as much.
Not just popularity.
Level 6 Superstars.
Talent plus popularity. They have almost everything you can wish for in a K-pop group and could go down as icons in the future. They've broken records left and right since their debut.
앞으로의 S5.
Why is Stray Kids in 6 then? So 7 must be like legacy groups then at this point.
잘 부탁드리고요. 네. 아리가또 고자이마스.
These groups are clear outright leaders of their generation and are respected by almost every K-pop fan out there. Something new we find in this level are groups that are self-reliant and can write and produce their own music, like Stray Kids.
Stray Kids 87? Wait, I'm not gonna keep going back. Stray Kids should be at least at 95. I'm sorry. If the level 7 is gonna be 99 overall, Stray Kids should be at least 95.
An idol.
No. Slightly over Stray Kids. I would say Stray Kids has a bigger impact. Even though I like Idol way more than Stray Kids, I feel like Stray Kids still have like a bigger impact in just more than Idol in general. That could be a fault on Idol being on the Cube, but regardless, I still think Stray Kids leaves a bigger mark than Idol. Even though I like Idol way more, but there's no way that, I mean, I can't remember, this is an opinion-based video, but if Stray Kids is like a 95, I would say Idol would be like a 93.
Who have created their own unique color and sound with members in their groups who produce their music. They don't completely rely on their company, and that helps them not always follow the trend. They start new things and experiment and aren't scared to stand out. Some groups in this level just can't help but go viral all the time and represent K-pop in Korea on a global scale.
New Jeans,
Even New Jeans, NJZ, is still relevant if you look at the charts, and their music is still being used in challenges. We gotta talk about IVE. The absolute star power, even just within the two members of Wonyoung and Yuzin, can power galaxies. And their music is just hit after hit. Sure, some may underperform as others, but the peaks of one of their songs overshadows many others in the industry. Even some of these groups are so bold, and their concepts and brands are so recognizable. It's a literal movie whenever they come back and each of these groups have members in them who can carry their group with just their face card that doesn't decline, with brand deals and ads all over the place. Every K-pop group wishes they could see this level.
Wait.
over the place. Every K-pop group wishes they could see
Idol, 17, and Stray Kids, and NCT, they should not be in this level. I don't see Twice up here. I would say Stray Kids and Twice are somewhat comparable. With the impact and how big they are, I would say that Stray Kids and Twice are somewhat comparable, right? Now, obviously, one is probably bigger than the other, but I would say with how dominant they are, like they doing world tours left and right, the amount of views and everything they pull, the sales, like the fans, I feel like Stray Kids and Twice are somewhat comparable. I would say 17 is as well. And I would even bump them up more just because we know that some of these people in the groups, they do everything in-house. Like they write their own lyrics. Yeah. No, just the fact they even do that, I feel like I would move them up some. I don't know about I for sure. I think Ray writes her own lyrics. I don't know if anyone at Espo writes theirs. I want to say Giselle, but I don't even know for sure. 17, we know 17. They produce everything. That's the fact that 17 produces damn near everything from the ground up. From what I've seen, what people have told me, from like what I've watched in documentaries, what people told me, what I read, I feel like 17 should be in it should be in tier 7 if anything. NCT can be in the superstar. I feel like Stray Kids should go up one as well. Idol, I feel like should go up for representation for the girl groups. I feel like Idol should go up. I don't think there's any any way that Stray Kids, 17, Idol, NCT is mentioned in the same sentence as them. Not saying that these people are, not saying the other groups are ass, but it's just like something about them just feel like they should be on like a different tier, if that makes sense.
this level.
Level 7, the GOATs.
Level 7 features groups that will go down in the history books as the greatest
G-Dragon.
K-pop groups of all time. Groups that push K-pop past the boundaries of Korea, turn K-pop from an unknown niche music genre that would get you laughed at if you were listening to in public into a mainstream music that will now only sometimes get you laughed at for listening to. Song of the Year songs are not just sprinkled in their discography, it's soaked in it. Pause. Before we get into this video, did you know I stream on Twitch? That's right. If you want to see content you will not,
I don't know, some of this
see here on YouTube, you're gonna want to join.
I mean, like I said, it's an opinion-based video, so I can't say he's wrong or right.
Reacting to music videos,
and because I'm sitting up here and I'm ranting and doing all these things, pause, rewind, and talking, I'm not mad. It's just anytime I think of something or like it's something like this where it's like conflicting opinions, I guess you could say, I usually go on a rant like this. Like anytime I talk to people like off, like in Discord and things like that, we can have discussions like this where we call each other dumbass and saying crazy shit to each other left and right. But it's like we're not actually mad with each other. It's just like a debate in a way. So I'm not saying like his opinion is wrong or like he should delete his channel. Like everything is wrong he's saying, but it's just some of these things I just don't understand.
Special gaming.
Though like it's no hate or anything.
I make an intro. And I'm debuting a brand new
Everyone
show
has different opinions and different tastes, so
or skip it, where you guys watching live on Twitch will be able to
some of these things is like
you can come chat with me, argue with me, drop your hot takes,
what are you
enjoy
sniffing?
the vibes.
You know?
It's just different when it's live, okay? And I want you to be there. I'm still working on the schedule, but right now I will be streaming every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time US and every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time US. However, I may be streaming on other days, so you're gonna
sorry,
have
if
to stay
Blackpink is in
tuned
level
with
7,
my
I don't
socials
know.
to know when I go live. Also, follow the Twitch channel so you can get notified as well. Thank you so much. Hope to see you there.
I know I'm finna get hate throughout this whole thing, but it's whatever,
These
bro.
viewers probably got you into
I don't get
K-pop
paid
in
for
the
this
first
shit, so
place.
I'm just
But let's
doing
not
me.
talk about the past, because some of these groups.
Now if I
were
got paid, y'all probably can like shield me to like, you know, be nice, but
you
I
into
got a job.
K-pop
I
in
can
the
just say
first
whatever the
place.
fuck I want to say.
But let's not talk about the past, because
That's
some
one
of
of the
these
good things
groups were
about it.
still active, and they are your favorite
EXO better be
idols'
7.
favorite
EXO better be 7. EXO better be 7.
idols. The hit-making ability of Big Bang.
Greatest of all time.
I mean, they are literally called the kings of K-pop. They have to be at this level. The cultural impact of girls' generation. For Korea. And all girl groups that follow them.
That's Sana?
The new gen girl group GOATs, the Nation's girl group, and even broke into the US without even trying. Blackpink.
I guess.
Who is unarguably the biggest, most popular international sensation girl group in K-pop history to date.
Yeah,
and we
one of the
can't
most
finish
popular.
up this list without mentioning the group that took K-pop further than it's ever gone before. And
BTS,
made
99?
it in themselves a household name.
99. Now I can say out of everyone they showed, I think I don't know anything about I still don't see how Stray Kids want to be up here then. I mean, I guess maybe they aren't to that point to where it's like they solidified. But I would say that Stray Kids, I still think that Stray Kids and Twice would be somewhat comparable in a way. Like when I think of JYP, like big groups, I think of those two. And I thought, this is,
Who is
I don't even know.
beloved in
I
Korea
still don't
being
see
the
how
nation's
Blackpink is
girl
up there.
group, and even broke into the US without even
Blackpink will
trying.
be in superstars, so it's up to me.
Who is unarguably the biggest, most popular international sensation girl group in K-pop history to date. And we can't finish up this list without mentioning the group that took K-pop further than it's ever gone before and made it in themselves a household name.
Is Big Bang bigger than BTS? I mean, like, well, I'm guessing because they pioneers and they started it, maybe.
These groups only come by a few in a generation. They're
Okay, EXO is up here. Okay. Yeah. EXO, Big Bang. I gotta see if Big Bang is really like that then. Because I have heard them being like one of the big ones, but I just never really heard anything about them. I'm not heard anything. I haven't heard any songs from them. EXO, BTS, Twice, SNSD. I thought you said Girls' Generation was up here too.
names hold weight and still get people talking. And I don't mean a K-pop generation, because those happen way too damn fast. Tell me if I'm wrong down in the comments. How would you organize your levels? This has been Internet's Nathan, and remember, subscribe for more.
I said, I guess his list isn't wrong, I guess you can say, because it's like it is his opinion, but it does have me question like how how these tiers are even split up and like how certain groups are even in these tiers, which I don't understand. Like the labeling of them and like everything is kind of like there's no way the Seraphim is 4. Like if anything, they could. I would say the Seraphim should be up there with aespa if anything. But like each tier is different. Like one tier is if you're Korean or not. If like I don't know, like the way these tiers even labeled is kind of like inconsistent. It's kind of throwing me off. Or maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm not fully understanding how it is. So, but why don't talk about TXT in level 6? Oh yeah, I didn't see Mama wore Red Velvet on here actually. Yeah, this list is a little. It ain't shit, but you know, it ain't my style. Let's say that ain't my style.